Good afternoon and welcome to our Country Cares Radiothon for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's Dan Austin, my wife Lynn. Mike D is in studio as well, and we are joined by a special celebrity because, well, he knows what St. Jude is all about. Avenger Lenny and his mom Brandi are in the studio. Welcome, you guys!
Say thank you.
Is Lenny taking an important phone call again? Is that what he's doing over there?
Taking a snack starburst break now.
Yeah, we do have a lot of snacks in the studio. We are on Facebook Live, too, if you want to check us out. Right now, Lenny's in the studio. He is very entertaining, and he is actually a patient of St. Jude. And, Brandi, you guys are from Indiana. You're from right here in the Fort Wayne area.
Yep.
So tell us I think Lenny wants to tell the story. So tell us a little bit about exactly your experience with St. Jude, what led you there, and give us a little brief synopsis of what exactly happened.
So July 8th of 2020, it was about 105 degrees out that day. The kids were outside playing all day, and I picked them up from the babysitter early, and Lenny fell asleep, which was odd.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as we got home, he was back to himself, running around. About 5 minutes later, he had a 10-minute long seizure.
Wow, I cried.
He was stiff as a board. He couldn't talk. His eyes were the only thing that could kind of move around a little bit. And we called 911 right away.
Mm-hmm.
Went up to Parkview North, and it's really rare for these tumors to be found as quickly as Lenny's was. Most of the time kids present with, headaches or a lot of nausea or things like that. And they go through all the steps, but brain tumor is always the last one to be checked.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, Lenny was given a CT within an hour of being at Parkview, and we truly believe that was instrumental in saving his life. We were then sent down to Riley's. We went down to Riley's for his first brain surgery, and after that, the pathology came back again. Pathology came back and said that it was ATRT, which is one of the most aggressive and worst outcome by numbers brain cancer that you could have. I started doing my research and stumbled upon St. Jude, and I talked to his oncologist, Santosh, and within 6 hours, we were on a flight down to St. Jude, and they were the only hospital that would give us over a 10% chance of his survival for 2 years. St. Jude was telling us 80%. So that wasn't even a choice to me. We will be there, and within 6 hours, we were on our way to St. Jude. He went through 29 rounds of whole brain, whole spine radiation, which is very tough on a 3-year-old, but it was one of the only things that science was showing that would work against his type. So we went big and went hard, and he completed those 29 rounds right before Christmas. We were sent home for a little break. We came back, and he did 5 rounds of high-dose inpatient chemo. One of them caused him to lose some of his high-pitch hearing. Because it was COVID, they weren't making the drug that protected the hearing.
Okay.
So a lot of the kids at that time lost their high-pitch hearing as well. But after that, he did 6 more rounds of the new trial chemo that St. Jude was using. And he's thriving now. He's happy and healthy and in kindergarten. And as y'all can see, the most happy and loving kid
and
ever.
that's awesome.
Biggest imagination. We're so thankful for St. Jude. No one else would even really treat him or give us hope or anything. And that's all St. Jude was from the beginning. I felt nothing but hope with them. After talking with his oncologist, I knew that they were going to save his life, and they did.
Well, St. Jude, we talk about hope all the time and becoming a partner in hope at 1-800-942-8731. That's 1-800-942-8731. And if you could just talk about the first time you got to St. Jude, just when you walked through the doors, what was your experience at that point, Brandi?
So it was about 9:30 at night.
I had cheese.
I love St. Jude. So, thank you, Lenny. It was about 9:30 at night, and I was so scared. I remember just my eyes were still swollen, and there were 3 nurses that walked us around that night and just showed us where everything was. Made sure that Lenny had snacks and waters and got us a wagon. And his dad is from Kenya, so he doesn't speak the best. He speaks English, but there's a heavy accent.
Mm-hmm.
And they were nothing but
Mom, I
nice
love
and
you.
caring. Just, I love you. They were. The next day, he had to go in for scans, and I remember being so scared. And someone waited outside our door that day, the next morning, to walk us to his appointment so we wouldn't be lost and scared even more. And every single detail that St. Jude, every single detail that you would never think of, St. Jude does, and they cover it, and they're over and beyond. His brother's birthday was a couple days after we got to St. Jude, and someone went out and got us a birthday cake so we could FaceTime them and blow out candles together and have a birthday with our kid that was back home. Like, everything they did was above and beyond.
It's amazing when you don't think that St. Jude can do anything more. They're like, hey, watch this.
Exactly.
And just to hear you, we heard the stories of the parents and everything over the next 2 days we do this, and just to actually have you in the studio talking about St. Jude, just trying to get this out there, and we appreciate you so much contacting the station and wanting to get involved, because it's your experience with your son Lenny that it trickles down. We call it this trickle down effect.
Every penny counts.
It does.
Every single penny. Every thought, every share, anything we can do to raise money for these kids who they didn't do anything wrong, and it wasn't anything the parents did either. It was just kids get cancer too, and it's not as rare as everyone thinks. It's really not.
Great job.
Great job.
Aw. 1-800-942-8731. 1-800-942-8731. That's the number to become a partner in hope. And Lenny apparently wants to talk. So, Avenger Lenny, can you tell us how he got the nickname Avenger Lenny?
Do you love the Avengers?
I like pictures.
Who's your favorite Avenger?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I saw a picture of you with Spider-Man on your Avenger Lenny page. That's what I saw.
Did you meet Spider-Man? Did you give Spider-Man a hug?
Yeah, I did Spider-Man hug.
Yeah.
You see Spider-Man? You get the phone and find Spider-Man?
Get the phone and find Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find pictures in a minute.
Okay.
Do you love St. Jude?
Go.
Do you remember St. Jude?
Okay, you let go.
Okay, I'll let go.
We are on Facebook Live right now on the K105 page. If you would like to see Avenger Lenny in person, he's very shy.
Come here.
Very shy.
I love St. Jude.
I like St. Jude.
Oh,
Ow, ow.
Hey, Lenny, do you want me to play the Baby Shark song again? I know that
I don't want Baby Shark.
you don't want Baby Shark, or you do want Baby Shark?
Are you going to sing it?
I want Baby Shark.
All right, I can play a little bit of it here for you, okay? Hang on a second.
Hold up.
Maybe if Mike puts his headset right next to you, you can hear it a little bit.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. I like Baby Shark.
Are you going to sing?
I like the business.
Are you gonna sing?
Baby Shark. I want a real Barbie.
Are you going to sing?
He was
But
doing
you put my
he was doing the dance. He was singing before we came on the air a few minutes ago.
Baby Shark.
There you
Baby Shark. Baby Shark. Baby Shark. Mommy Shark.
If you ever want to learn the dance moves to Baby Shark, you join us on Facebook Live right now. We thank you so much for coming in, and we are glad Lenny is doing awesome. Brandi, thank you so much for coming in and being a part of our Radiothon. And please call that number, 1-800-942-8731. This is why you become a partner in hope for $19 a month. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you guys very much.
We do appreciate it.
Very, very much.
Podcasts by Federated Media.